What's up? It's your boy back at it again with another video analysis. This one is Vossy doing a wheel and just a quick little update and about his progress. He's been making really good progress. I chose this wheel in particular, one because I only recorded two of them and they're about the same, but this was a better angle. And I just wanted to explain how good of an out Vossy is getting. So I really want to more focus on the power position. I love the push off the left as he's turning the right. It's a very, very good timed up sequence. He's keeping the disc back behind his hip. He does kind of initiate it with his upper body a little bit, but he still keeps the discus behind the hip. I would like the lower body to move first. But, I mean, it is training. We weren't really focusing on that. But what I really wanted to get is this position right here is beautiful. So he sinks here. He could have, like, his left foot could have landed a little better. Like, when I say better, I mean, like, a little more... Actually, I don't... It's hard to tell. I'm not even going to comment on that. It's probably heel toe, maybe a little wider towards going into the block. But, whatever. What I really wanted to focus on more is, so he has his weight over his right. Okay? But then he rotates so well into it. And this is the point I'm trying to get at here. Is to think, not turning this right foot really, it's turning the right hip. And when you do that, the right foot will, all of this will turn way faster and smoother because there's so much friction on the ground. And if you only think about moving your right foot, it's gonna be so much slower because because this is initiating it, which is a smaller muscle than the hip is. And when the hip is moving around, everything else will follow much easier and smoother. And you see how he still gets that rotational push off? And people will say, "Oh, this is really bad because there's really no weight on his right anymore." But what I would say to counter that is he's getting so much out, and he's already basically completed the turn. Like, by the time this happens, the implement's about to be out of his hand, and then he's also rotationally pushing forward, so he's going around forward. And I think he does this really well, and we've been doing a lot of good stuff and a lot of drills to really punch this home. He's throwing a pin here, so he really feels the length. And it's also, so he shifts his weight at the last second onto his left, so he gets that more out. So he's really turning into that block. Really turning into that left side block. And then it just stops. Everything stops. And then it's out of his hand. And then he's just going forward. Because it's not a ring and he's not trying to stay in. So just a really big improvement on his finish and his timing, and really good job. And also, Merry Christmas.